What's going on YouTube? This is Nathan Priestley and I'm back again with another video, and I've got some new spectacles because pretty much I went for an eye test and I didn't realise how bad my eyesight was. I was sort of walking around thinking that was a normal way to see, and then as soon as I had these on it was like, oh my god, everything is like so clear right now. So yeah, I'm rocking these at the moment until I get my contact lenses. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about how my life has changed from when I was obese and when I was overweight. So you know, for those of you that are currently on your journey, you're waiting to get to that final destination, that final kind of part of your journey to say I've done it. And you know, one of the biggest things that I do when I look back is I realise how much fitness has not only transformed my body, but it's enhanced my life in so many different ways. And I'm going to talk about my kind of experience when I was overweight, and probably some of you guys can relate to this as well, and what has changed since losing the weight. And yeah, pretty much just to give you guys a little bit of an insight of how fitness and this entire lifestyle has just completely and utterly transformed my life. So growing up, I didn't really have a lot of friends in school, and this affected me in the sense that I was always turning to food because I felt like that was my form of comfort. And when I kept packing on the weight all throughout sort of childhood, from first and middle school, I felt like almost as if no one was taking me seriously. Like whenever I was in kind of social groups as a kid or wanted to play like football or anything like that, I was always the last one picked, and I was always you know, the person that everyone thought was terrible at sports. So I was always the last to be picked on the team, and this affected me quite a lot psychologically because I thought I wasn't good enough, and I thought I wasn't good enough to be a part of this school and this kind of social environment. This obviously then translated to later in life, where I kept having those negative thoughts about myself, where I was always telling myself that I wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough to you know, be here. I wasn't good enough to do well in school. I wasn't good enough to do anything. And this kind of negative mindset that I had ended up spiraling me down into a really depressed and anxious state, where I reached my heaviest weight of 26 stone by the age of 18 years old. And I actually ended up having to come out from school after sort of a couple of incidents at school with bullying, and also I just didn't feel confident to go outside. And you know, and so for 2 years of my life I sat in my room and I did nothing but play computer games. I felt like I had no confidence to go out to the shop. I would always get my parents to get me something, and the only other time I left my room was to go downstairs and you know, just to eat, and then I'd come back up and I'd then continue playing games. And that was my escape, is I was spending so long on these computer games that, you know, I was escaping the reality of the person that I've become, because I felt so trapped within my body. I felt like, you know, there was no point in me being here, and really spiraled me down into a point of depression. I felt like people were just judging me because of my weight, and they never really understood my personality, or never took my personality into account. Going through all those kind of negative emotions, it made me severely depressed, and I actually tried taking my own life. And it's something that I don't mind talking about now, because I know it was a mistake that I made in the past. But sort of up until sort of maybe a couple of years ago, I had a real tough time telling people that I actually attempted to take my own life. And I didn't even tell my parents, I didn't even tell anyone really close to me, because I was so embarrassed about it. And once I hit that kind of low point in my life, I knew that I had to do something to change. I knew that I couldn't continue being this person anymore, and I knew that I couldn't continue being unhappy, because ultimately I tried taking my own life. And it's when you reach that low point, it's almost like something inside me snapped, and I was like, I can't continue being this unhappy person. I've reached the lowest point in my life. Now what can I do to change this? And that's when I then went online and started researching about nutrition, dieting, fitness, and I gave myself a plan. Started exercising, and I started setting myself small goals, and I felt more and more confident in myself. And you know, for for 10 years of my life I had no confidence, and this is where fitness was just gradually building it up and up and up. And yeah, then I decided it was time to go and join the gym. And I felt as if as my body was changing, people were taking me more seriously, and people were inviting me for nights out, and you know, I found it was so much easier to make friends because I was so much more confident in myself. And you know, when you're more confident in yourself, and if you're happy within yourself, it spreads to other people, and then people want to connect with you. And that's pretty much what I found is, you know, fitness didn't just transform my body, it also transformed my confidence within myself, and it can do exactly the same for you guys as well. So if you're struggling, if the going is getting tough, I want you to stick with it, because you can do anything that you set your mind to, and it's never too late to transform your life around. You could be that confident person that you've always wanted to be. You could be, you know, the most muscular person in the gym if you wanted to. All it takes is a little thing to switch on in your brain and to tell you that you can do it, or someone else to tell you that you can do it. And I'm telling you that you can do it. So, for those of you guys that want to know how fitness has changed my life and how my life has changed from being overweight, that's my story. And the reason why I became a personal trainer is because I want to help as many people as possible. And I want to help you guys transform your bodies, and I want to help you, you know, get that confidence and transform your mind as well. And you know, because the two, like a healthy body is not good unless you've got a healthy mind as well to go with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments about anything that I've said, leave a comment in the box below. It's been an absolute pleasure again to make you guys a video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So give me a thumbs up, give it a share if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ability and how it is so important when it comes to your goals. So for those of you that are kind of on a fitness journey at the moment, have you ever before in the past set yourself a goal, and then let's say 3 to 4 months down the line, you end up falling off the wagon, you end up kind of completely giving in, and you just don't see yourself progressing, and you don't see the point anymore?